Hello, everybody. This is Jerry, uh, Jerry the podcast man. I just want to let you know it's nice to be here today on July the 9th, 25. And it's really nice to see you. And I got Mark here with me tonight. He volunteered to come in with me. Let me get him on here a little more. There we go. How you doing, Mark?
Not too bad, Jerry.
Not
Not
too
too
bad.
bad. Not too
It's
bad.
good to see
It's
you
just
here tonight.
yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah,
It really
it's good to
is.
see you back, man.
It was touch and go there for a little bit, and it was just both Norma and myself. We just felt lost for a
I
little
know.
bit,
Well,
and we talked a little bit last time before I went on vacation, and yeah, it was touch and go for a lot of people.
yeah, you're right. And it's nice to see a lot of people come back.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, I was hurt and everything about the whole situation, and I was hurt and felt bad too about it. But I hung in there. I stayed right here. That's what
It
the
yeah.
spirit told me to stay right here.
Well, it I was torn. I was torn to stay, but I don't I don't do real well with people the way it went. Well, I don't want to go saying with the deception. I'll say that's a good word.
Yeah,
With the deception that was happening, I don't do well with deception. I feel if I'm honest with you, you should at least show respect and try to be honest with me. And if you can't show me that respect, I was wondering what else was deception? Where else was it happening? So I had to do what I had to do to protect my wife.
right,
And that's why we backed out.
right.
But that's water over the dam. I still had that. The good Lord still gave me that urge to come back to this church, to be with the people. I don't know why. He has a plan. I don't know what it is. It's not my position to have that wisdom yet.
Right.
He will give me that wisdom when the time has come. And now it's just, I'm going to grasp on, hold on, and hopefully we get truth and honesty out of it.
Right.
And that's the thing.
You know, some of us now are calling this year the Redeemed House Vision Church. I
Yeah,
think that's got a little ring to it, you know.
well, I
But
mean,
but it hasn't been decided yet.
it,
But it's combined together.
yeah, and I know it's combined together, and it's not the name. It's not the name. It's not the four walls.
That's right.
It's you.
That's right.
It's William. It's Hammer. It's the pastor. It's the women of the church. I mean, that's what the church is. And the building and the name don't mean nothing. We could be in a field. We could be in a field. We were in a car. I mean, Norma and I were in a car. Speaking of that, we were in a car Sunday coming back from our vacation. We got caught in that rain. We didn't know. We thought it was an accident on Route 40,
Mm-hmm.
and it was actually flooding for about 5 miles on Route 40. So we turned at Chapel Hill. We turned and went the southern side of Route 40, and Norma was driving, and she doesn't drive really well at night. We get to that age, and it's tough. It's tough. So it was raining, pouring rain. The wipers were going fast. She was white knuckling the whole time, and it was really a test. God put us in a test. I mean, I had the inclination. We had an inclination to go jump off earlier than what we did, but we chanced it. Then we jumped off, and Norma was driving, and it was a test. I say it was a test because God kept my mouth shut as Norma was driving. Sometimes she makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept my mouth shut. I let her do. I knew she was nervous, so she did her thing, and then I just said, "Okay, you've had enough. I can see it. Let me drive." So I took over driving, and she kept her mouth shut. So we're on the south side of Route 40 out in Chapel Hill. I don't know Chapel Hill area that well. I'll be the first to admit it. So the Google Maps is taking us all over the place, and we ended up going down this one road, and all of a sudden lightning came out, and we saw a river going over the road.
Mm.
So
I didn't know it was that bad.
oh yeah, it was a river going over the road, and the narrowest part was about 20 feet. The widest part was close to 50 to 70 feet. And I'm thinking, my old self, my old person, I can make this. I can do this.
That's
right?
the first thing you think.
And that was the first thing I thought.
Yeah.
So I edged up to the river, and you could see it moving. I mean, it was really hauling. And I went over to the narrow side, the 25-foot side, and I started thinking, and I says, but the edge of the road is right there. If I fall off, we're going into the gully, and we're going to be stuck. That water is going to be coming right in on us. So as it turned, we turned around and we took off. We said, we're going to find a different way. And as we're driving down this road, another bolt of lightning happened. Now, like I said, we made the choice to take off at that exit. Another bolt of lightning happened, lit up the whole sky, and we saw 2 trees across the road. So he said, okay. So we had to turn around. That happened 4 times with lightning, and it showed us the road in front of us.
Uh-huh.
And it's just, I'm saying this because God watches over his children. No matter what trouble we get into, he watches over us. I mean, Norma and I, it was kind of hairy. It was in trouble. But when we did finally get out of there, we punched up on Route 40 out by Jordan Lake, and we drove down, and by the time we hit Raleigh from Jordan Lake, the rain had slowed down enough where it was just like a little drizzle. By the time we got to Johnson County, it was pretty much almost stopped. But yeah, it was a white knuckle moment.
Someone was shining the light on
Well,
you.
I mean, it was just, we got ourselves in trouble, just like kids do. And the father was right there watching us and saying, you don't want to go that way. You don't want to go that way. So that was an experience for Norma and myself. She did a lot of praying that night, and she was thankful when we got home.